All right, what is up, Sunny Fam? It is Coach Eunice. Today, I am gonna be taking you through a dumbbell foundations workout. And all you're gonna need is a pair of dumbbells. We're gonna be going through 6 different exercises, 3 times through. The timing is gonna be 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. This is a great class for beginners who are just starting to work out and wanna build their strength. So let's get started. All right. First, we're gonna warm up the body, right? Nice little dynamic warm up. We're gonna do a lunge twist. So we're gonna step back into that lunge and then slowly twist over that front side. Make sure you're not jerking, but just a little rotation, stepping it back. All that weight's gonna be in the front heel. Good. Couple more of these, and then we'll go into that next one. Small twist. Good. One more in 3, 2, 1. Next one, we're gonna do a sumo squat. So toes pointed out wide, a little bit of a wider stance, and you're just gonna drop down nice and slow, right? We're just warming up that body, staying upright, coming up, good. Big inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. All right, we're waking up that body. Couple more, you should feel those inner thighs fire just a little bit. All right, couple more. Let's go mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1. You could go slow, you could go fast, but you're just thinking about driving opposite knee, opposite elbow. There we go. Good. Couple more. In 3, 2, 1. All right, now we're gonna pick up the pace a little. Lunge twist. There you go. Good. All right. And we're gonna go into those sumo squats. Last one. Picking up, we're gonna end with the sumos. Here we go. Good. Slow on the way down, powerfully on the way up. All right, let's get going with the workout in 3, 2, 1. So dumbbell row. This is a great movement to get started. It's a pull movement, so you're gonna hinge forward, soften in the knees, palms facing each other, drive up and squeeze. Keeping the neck neutral. So you're really wanting to make sure your back is flat, your shoulders are back, palms are facing in, and thinking about driving your elbows toward the rib cage and not toward your chest, right? Good. Breathe in on the way down, exhale on the way up. All right, one more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, remember, so we got 20 seconds off. The next one we're gonna be doing is a squat. So another foundational movement, another movement that you wanna get really good at. It's always good to get the basics down before you start building that strength, knowing the basic movements. All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1. So I'm gonna go to the side right here. So you can either have the dumbbells up top or at the side. I like having them right up on my shoulders. Good. So think about gripping the floor with your feet to keep it stable, and you're really pressing through the floor as you come up. Right? All right, breathe in, exhale on the way up, nice. 10 seconds. Think about pushing your knees out. You don't want your knees caving in 3, 2, 1. All right, next one, another great movement to really get good practice with is gonna be your dumbbell lunge. So we're gonna alternate legs, and I'm gonna do a side view just so you can kind of see my form. You wanna have a slight hinge, meaning you want a slight push forward. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. Step back, slight push forward, weight in your feet, and push off through that back leg, right? So push off through your back leg. You should feel the glutes firing, alternating each one. So I recommend, especially with these leg movements, going a little bit heavier. And I have 2 sets of weights for if I need to do anything a little bit lighter. If I start burning out, You can go to a little bit of a lighter weight. Chop through that back heel. All right, one more in 3, 2, 1. All right, quick 20-second break. We're gonna go on the floor for another movement. You've heard of it. You've probably heard of it as a bench press, but we're doing it with a dumbbell, so dumbbell chest press. That's a good push movement that you wanna get really good at. So we're gonna start here in 3, 2, 1. So you wanna think your arms are slightly at an angle. You're gonna full extension at the top. Breathe in as it comes down at about 90. Exhale, press up. So you really wanna use your breath, right? Using your breath correctly is one of the most important things when trying to build strength. Obviously, I'm talking and trying to do the breathing at the same time, but exhale on the way up. Good. 7 seconds. Push up. All right. One more. Time for one more. In 3, 2, and 1. All right, team. And now, this is where I'm gonna go a little bit lighter because we're gonna be doing a traditional military shoulder press. So I want you guys, you might wanna go a little bit lighter so that way you can keep the form. All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1. You want those elbows slightly at an angle. You don't wanna flare the elbows out to the side. I see that happen a lot. If you do that, you're gonna start incorporating other muscles that you don't wanna use. We wanna keep the elbows in the scapular, so in the shoulder plane, so you're gonna bring it in at an angle and extend up top. There you go. So that way you're really using the shoulders. Good, exhale on the way up, so breathe through it, inhale on the way in, press up. Good, make sure those elbows don't come too far down, stopping right here at about 90. Good, in 5, 3, one more, 2, 1. All right, team. Next one, you're just gonna need one weight. I'll go a little bit heavier. We're doing a rotation movement, so another foundational movement. We're gonna be rotating just as it sounds. So you're gonna rotate, pivoting those feet. It's gonna be a core movement. A lot of the rotational movements are core focused. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1. So you're gonna rotate up. Notice how my feet pivot and then chop. So each time I'm kind of pivoting, rotating so you get that core. Good, so I'm doing 3 on each side, and then you're gonna switch other side so you can even it out. I wouldn't switch every rep just because that's gonna get confusing, but maybe 3 on each side. Shoulders up, straighten diagonal, rotate. Good, you should feel that right away. Inhale on the way up. All right, make sure you're switching. Rotate, pivot, good. Whew, you'll probably feel these in the arms a little bit too. 2 and 1. All right. Now we're gonna take a 30-second breather just since we finished that first round. How are we feeling? We're gonna go through that 2 more times. With each one, you're gonna get better and better at building upon these foundational movements. So get a quick sip of water if you need. We're gonna get going in 8 seconds. Back to the dumbbell row, working that mid-back, big muscle. Let's go a little bit. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Neck neutral, spine is aligned, squeeze. Focus on that breath. Exhale on the way up. Good, slow on the way down. All right. Make sure you keep a soft bend in the knees. You don't want to lock the legs. Neck is neutral. So just looking straight ahead. All right, 8 seconds. Nice. Squeeze the back, squeeze it. In 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm gonna keep that same weight since we're going straight into legs. So we're gonna be doing that squat, dumbbell squat. So again, up to you, but I like putting the weights up on top of my shoulders. So let's get going. Feet are about hip distance apart. Put those dumbbells up. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Grip the floor, push down, and press off through the floor. Good. So these are gonna be slower movements, right? You don't wanna speed through it. The slower the better to really focus on your form. Focus on your breath. We're about halfway. Good. We're trying to get full range of motion, which means you want to go down just the right amount. You don't want to stop right at halfway, but make sure you're doing what feels good. If you go too far down, you're gonna land on your butt. So here we go, one more. 3, 2, 1. All right, you guys remember what we got next? We got that lunge next. So this one, you can alternate every other, because it's not like that wood chop where it'd be a little confusing. So here we go, into that lunge in 3, 2, 1. Whatever leg you wanna start off, try to bring that knee almost down to the floor, push off through that back foot. Plant the front foot, push off. Nice. Good, if you feel your knee starting to cave in, try to push that knee out as the legs come down. Good. 15. All right, I hope we're starting to sweat a little. Here we go. 8 seconds. Time for one more. Ooh, good one. Balance it out, and 1. All right, let's go down to the floor for that chest press. All right, Sunny fam, here we go, 8 seconds. So set it up, remember, you want those arms out slightly at an angle. Make sure the wrists are not flaring, wrists are nice and straight. In 3, 2, 1. Good, full extension up top, breathe in, slow on the way down. You should feel that chest kind of squeeze on the way up. Good. Use your breath. I know it feels good to lay down, but we're still working. We're still pushing for it. Chest press, such a good staple push movement. Here we go, 10 seconds. 8. All right, don't stop early. You got time for one more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, on to the next one. 2 more exercises, and then we'll have just 1 round left. Let's grab our set of weights, military standing press. So I'm gonna show you from this angle just so you can see a little bit better in 3, 2, 1. So notice instead of my elbows being flared out, they're right here at an angle. So that way you're making sure you're really using the shoulders, right? Good, right at that angle at 90. All right, how we doing? And also, even though you're standing, don't lock out your knees. Still keep a soft bend. 15, 14. You got this, keep pushing through it. In 8, couple more. In 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get ready for those wood chops. And if you gotta drop down to 2 on each side, you can do that as well. So the rotational movements might take a little bit longer to get, but you'll feel it, and that's why we're here. We're gonna practice it. All right, so rotation, remember, you're gonna pivot each foot as the dumbbells move up and down. In 3, 2, 1. So pivot up. So see how my feet are moving with the dumbbell? So as my dumbbell drives up, my foot is pivoting. So that way we're really getting that good rotation. So 2 on each side. Good. I know it looks awkward, but sometimes core movements look awkward, but I swear you'll feel it. You'll feel it tomorrow. Good. All right. 15. Rotate, straighten it, and good. In 8, 2, 1. All right, set those weights down. 30 seconds to rest, and then we got our final. One more time through. We're gonna finish strong. We're showing up. Endorphins are running. They're running, I can feel it. All right, so we got 15 seconds, and then we're gonna go back to it. Last time, best time. All right, take a deep breath, towel off, drink some water. 8 seconds, let's get into our form first. Shoulders back, soft bend of the knees, and neck neutral, hinge over. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, squeeze. Breathe in, good. Exhale on the way out. Good. Try not to look at the camera and kink your neck, but by this third round, you got the form down. You got the form down. Good. Halfway. So remember, drive the elbows toward the rib cage, not toward the chest. Want to work the right muscles. Good. You got this core tight. In 8. That was a big breath. In 3, 2, 1. All right, dumbbell squat last time. Get this hair out of my face, long hair problems. All right, so right up here, shoulders back. So make sure you're not going like this and pushing too far forward during the squat, especially when we get to that long round. I know people get tired, so make sure you got the form. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Shoulders back, staying upright, and push off through the floor. Good. Just listen to your breath for this one. There we go. Sometimes all you gotta do is just listen to your breathing, make that mind to muscle connection. Good. In 8. Couple more. One more. In 3, 2, 1. All right. Try to hold on to the same pair of weights. We got our lunge coming up. All right, 15 seconds till we get started. Roll those shoulders back. Here we go. Let's get strong. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant the foot. Step back. Good. You focus on staying balanced, and by really gripping the floor with your front foot and pushing off through the back, you'll notice that you're not going to wiggle and wobble. Good. And also with lunges, if you kind of stare at one thing in front of you, that'll also help keep you balanced too. Working on unilateral single-sided movements. Good. 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's lay it down for the final set of our chest presses. All right, here we go. Lay it down, lay it down. 7 seconds, take a deep breath in. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Last time here, make it your best one. 40 seconds of a you versus you moment. So wherever you're at right now, make that commitment to yourself. We are already almost halfway. Now we're halfway. Good. 20 seconds down, 20 seconds to go. Keep that form big. Breath in. Exhale on the way out. Nice. Building those chest muscles in 8, 7, last 3, 2, 1. All right, Sunny fam, 2 more exercises, and we are at the home plate. Home run, home plate. All right, so go into those military presses. I'll go front view this time. Last one in 3, 2, 1. Shoulders back at that angle. Good. By now you got the form down. You know what you're doing. You got the pace. Focus on big deep breaths. Good. I hope it's burning. Hope it's burning a little. Building those shoulders. Halfway. Soften in the knees. Good. Focus, stay focused. Don't flare out those elbows. In 8. One more. 3, 2, 1. All right, one more. Let's become pros at these wood chops. All right, getting that rotation in for that last time. Let's go 2 and 2. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Now I know you guys understand the pivoting and the rotating by now, right? So I don't have to cue again, just really focus on feeling in that core right? It's a feeling. Good. It's almost like you're making an X with the dumbbells. If your arms start burning, try not to bend them too much. Try to keep them straight. Good. Here we go. Time for one more. 1 and 3, 2, 1. Set those weights down. Whew. All right, how are we feeling? Shake it out a little bit. Roll the shoulders back. All right, thank you guys so much for showing up. That was your dumbbell strength foundations. So be proud of yourselves for showing up. We're gonna work our way up. So if you guys were a beginner, you're just gonna get better and better each time. Practice these moves at home. And then we're just gonna keep leveling up after that. All right, thanks guys.